Playing pixel art games is a little bit like living life without your glasses on. But hey, we love them for many reasons, and thanks to instant gaming, you can find all of these games at a discount in the description below. We're going to start with one that came out recently and already has tons of positive reviews on Steam. Sea of Stars is a masterpiece. There's no other way to describe this game. It takes us into a fantastic RPG world with turn-based combat in a very deep story. Its pixel art style is truly incredible, and if you haven't played this game yet, I personally think you're missing out, bud. Another great pixel art game that is also recent is Potion Permit, where the villagers are in desperate need of alchemists. Viruses are spreading, and you'll need to meet their demands to tackle these troublesome diseases. It's not just about curing them either. You must also explore the world for resources in order to create your own potions. The game boasts a compelling narrative and is highly recommended if you enjoy great stories. The Great Wall is endless. While many live on it, few survive. In Wall World, you'll ascend with a massive robot while delving into mines for resources. But make sure to watch out. Enemies will arrive suddenly and in increasing numbers. If you don't upgrade your machine, you just might not make it. It is a classic mining and defense game, but it is a lot of fun and strongly recommended. Next up is another must-play pixel art game that's kind of famous by now, Noita. Noita is a roguelike full of action and magic in a fully destructible world. Yeah, it's a little bit of a strange concept, but it's really amazing. Your goal is to delve deeper and deeper, fighting increasingly dangerous monsters. As you progress, you'll gain more powerful spells, of course, as well. And if you die, it's not that big of a deal. You start over and unlock new upgrades. This beloved game in the community is challenging, and I personally wish you good luck. You're probably going to need it. Another standout pixel art game is a medieval graveyard management simulator. Yeah, the creator probably had some wild ideas to end up there. In Graveyard Keeper, you'll build a cemetery and try to keep it as cheap as possible. Yes, long live medieval capitalism. In short, Graveyard Keeper is a game that might be banned in half the world with morally questionable dilemmas where money is all that matters. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Still, this game is actually really good. If you're looking for a pixel art game where you can kind of just do whatever you want, Streets of Rogue might be just what you're after. There's no law and you have objectives to achieve however you please. Want to kill? Go ahead and kill. Want to hack? Hack away. With randomly generated cities, it promises hours of fun every time you play. There's also a wide variety of characters, and this game also guarantees a lot of laughs. That's a nice feature as well. Now, the best pixel art game of the year has arrived, Dave the Diver. It's the game no one expected, boasting over 50,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. A staggering achievement for a game of this scale. You manage a restaurant and need ingredients to keep it running. Numerous adventures await as you bring seafood to the table. And who knows, maybe it'll end up as a monster's dinner. So there's a pixel art base building game that's been making waves since its beta release called Nova Lands, and it delivers on its promises. Nova Lands is an open world game focused on factory building and exploration. Automation with your robots is key. But beware, you're not the only inhabitant in these lands. To expand, you'll need to face powerful enemies, and it's quite indie, but it's very well made. There are 3 more pixel art game titans that deserve to be mentioned here. Terraria, a sibling to Minecraft, is a masterpiece of the genre. Most people know or have heard about Terraria. But there's another game considered Terraria's spiritual successor that's much lesser known. This game is called Starbound. Starbound is essentially a copy-paste of Terraria with space mechanics and round planets. Yup, walk in one direction and you'll end up where you started. If you haven't played Starbound, you're seriously missing out. If dungeon crawling games are more your thing, then don't worry. Loop Hero is just for you. This gem of a pixel art game throws you into an infinite adventure with unlockable characters and cards. You'll need to balance your cards in order to survive and defeat dangerous creatures, advancing to gather even better resources. Loop Hero is a fantastic RPG that'll captivate you if you enjoy the genre. Plus, you'll get to face the Lich who created the time loop and get to try to save the world yourself. Another challenging pixel art RPG is called Stonehearth, where you play as a mercenary trying to make a living in a vast open world. There is a lot to do, plenty in fact, numerous enemies and challenging turn-based battles. With a variety of spells and equipment, the game continues to get updates with new content. Let's return to a game that pretty much needs no introduction, Stardew Valley, the farming simulator that no one expected to love but which has charmed everyone who's played it. Stardew Valley is really a masterpiece with countless hours of content. If you haven't tried this game yet, I don't know what rock you've been living under. Next up is another titan, The Binding of Isaac, a pixel art masterpiece inspired by the Zelda series. Of course, many people have played The Binding of Isaac, and if you haven't, don't be fooled by its sad-looking graphics. It has over 200,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, a feat that very few games can match. The Binding of Isaac is truly a remarkable game with multiple entries in the series and literal countless hours of gameplay. Finally, another game with over 120,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam and stunning pixel art, Dead Cells. Dead Cells is a roguelike platformer where you explore a constantly changing castle. This is a very difficult game with permanent death. Progression is not linear, and once you unlock areas, you can explore at your own pace. The replayability of Dead Cells is a absolutely standout feature, and it remains an excellent game today. Well, thanks a bunch for watching, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll leave another video on the screen for you to enjoy.